Did Pakistan just double-cross Trump on Iran? That's the raging question after a new report claims that Islamabad allowed Tehran to park military aircraft on its airfields to save them from US bombing. It all happened quietly, days after Trump announced the ceasefire with Iran in early April. That's when Tehran sent multiple aircraft to Pakistan. No announcement, no confirmation, no cameras. And the location? Pakistan's Nur Khan Airbase, right outside Rawalpindi, Pakistan's military nerve center. All of this happening as Pakistan presented itself as a bridge between Iran and the United States. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and Field Marshal Munir trying to be the neutral players to calm tensions. So the question is simple and explosive. Has Pakistan really been playing both sides? According to a report by CBS News, Iran moved some of its key aviation assets out of its territory during the conflict to protect them from possible American or Israeli strikes. Now, some of those aircraft, the report claims, were sent to Pakistan, specifically to Nur Khan Airbase. Among them, a reconnaissance aircraft, an RC-130, a high-value intelligence platform. Now, if this is true, then this is not routine. This is strategic relocation. And it raises a serious question. Why would Pakistan allow this while positioning itself as a neutral mediator? Because at the same time, Pakistan is doing something else. It is acting as a diplomatic conduit between Iran and the United States. Messages are being passed, talks are being hosted. Islamabad is projecting itself as a neutral peacemaker. But mediation demands neutrality. You cannot be a referee and a player at the same time. Because if you are offering safe harbor to one side's military assets, your neutrality is already compromised. And that's exactly where suspicions begin. Pakistan, of course, has denied the claims. Officials say it is implausible, quote unquote. Their argument, Nur Khan is in a densely populated area. You cannot hide military aircraft there. Well, that sounds reasonable, but intelligence operations are not always visible to the public. Aircraft can be moved at night, parked in restricted zones, shielded from civilian view. And more importantly, the denial does not fully answer the allegation. It only raises more questions. Now shift focus to Washington. Supporters of Trump's Iran war are already bristling at Pakistan's duplicity. Taking to X, Lindsey Graham, a senior Republican senator and a close ally of US President, called for a reassessment of Pakistan's diplomatic role in the crisis. In a post he wrote, and I quote, "If this reporting is accurate, it would require a complete re-evaluation of the role Pakistan is playing as mediator between Iran, the United States and other parties." He went on to add that he won't be shocked if Pakistan was indeed playing a double game given Pakistani defense officials' attitude towards Israel. Reports from CNN further add to this. They suggest growing unease within the US administration. Some officials believe Pakistan is not conveying the full picture to Washington. Instead, they suspect Islamabad may be presenting a softer version of Iran's position. In simple terms, filtering the message. That is dangerous because diplomacy depends on trust, and once that trust cracks, the entire process becomes untenable. Now look at Iran's side. Tehran is under pressure, military pressure, economic pressure, strategic pressure. So what does it do? It disperses its assets. Some civilian aircraft reportedly moved to Afghanistan, at least one confirmed by Afghan officials, and military assets allegedly to Pakistan. This is classic wartime strategy. Don't keep your assets in one place, spread them out. protect what remains. And if true, Pakistan becomes part of that survival strategy. This is not a new accusation, mind you. Pakistan has often been accused of playing both sides in global conflicts, partner to the US, at the same time maintaining ties with groups and states opposed to Washington. Now, the same pattern seems to be repeating. On the one side, mediation, diplomacy, cooperation with the US. On the other, alleged operational support to Iran. Running with the hare, hunting with the hound. That's the perception, and it's not new for Pakistan. Rewind to May 2011, when the world was looking for Al Qaeda chief Osama bin Laden. He was found hiding in Abbottabad, in Pakistan's own backyard. There's another layer here, and that is China. According to data from Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, China is Pakistan's largest arms supplier. Nearly 80% of Pakistan's major arms imports come from Beijing. So Pakistan is balancing three relationships at once: the United States, Iran, and of course China. That is not diplomacy. That is a tightrope walk. And one wrong move can snap that rope. Now zoom out. The ceasefire between the US and Iran is already fragile. Donald Trump has called Iran's proposal unacceptable. He says the ceasefire is on life support. Iran, on the other hand, is talking about dignity, sovereignty, and multiple options. This is not de-escalation. This is a pause before the next escalation. And in the middle of this fragile moment, Pakistan's role is under scrutiny. If the allegations are true, Islamabad risks losing credibility in Washington. If they are false, the perception still damages its position. Either way, the cost is real. Because in global diplomacy, trust is currency, and once that currency is devalued, it is very hard to restore. Can Pakistan be trusted as a neutral mediator? Or is it playing a deeper, riskier game? Because in a region already on edge, even one miscalculation can trigger something much bigger. And right now, all eyes are on Islamabad. If you like our content, please click on the bell icon to subscribe to this channel. Access will always bring you all the content from the world, all the news from the world, but with a lens that is completely Indian.